Hey y'all, this is Jessica J and I'm coming at you, putting it all out there in pieces, baby. Y'all hear that? Woo! It's a power review coming up, y'all. Y'all already know what time it is. Y'all already know how I do this thing. Yeah. Let me drop a dime on y'all. Mama got some good info. Peep this right
I never took a straight path nowhere. Life's full of twists and turns, bumps and bruises. I live, I learn. I'm from the city full of yellow cabs and skyscrapers. It's hard to get a start in these parts without paper, homie. I grew up in hell. I'm block away from heaven. That corner ain't 15 minutes and move a 7. Pure snow. Bag it, then watch it go. Occupational options, get some blow or some hoes. Shoot the ball or the strap, learn the rap or the jank. Fuck it, man, in the meantime, go ahead and bump a back. This my Regal Roller flow, my James Bond bounce. That 007, that 62 on my count. I'm an undercover liar, I lie under the covers. Look a bitch in the eyes and tell her, baby, I love you. You're my inspiration, you're my motivation. You're the reason that I'm moving with no hesitation.
That's right, y'all. This is Jessica J, and I'm telling you, I'm putting it all out there in pieces with this power review, man. Y'all gotta bear with me because this one was all over the place again. It was definitely good, but it was a lot going on, all right? So let's jump right into it, right? So they got Tommy, they got Ghost, and they got Kay, who's Kanan, right? They all outside, they having this meeting. They like, look, what's going on? We need to get rid of the Jimenez. Like, I'm tired of this. When we gonna do this? How's it gonna work, right? 50 says, who's Kanan? He says to Ghost, why don't we use Tommy's dad since he's out? Ghost like, what? What you mean? Hold on. Tommy, your dad is out? When were you going to tell me? Tommy's like, well, what happened was, this and that. Ghost like, hold on. Come to the side. Let me talk to you to the side. Kanan looking at him like, what you mean to the side? He like, look, just let me talk to him to the side. He brings Tommy to the side. He like, Tommy, what are you doing? Tommy's like, what are you talking about? My dad's not going to do anything. He's fine. Everything is okay. Ghost looks at him with concern on his face, like, Tommy, are you forgetting your dad just tried to take me out twice? Tommy gets mad. He gets in his feelings like, look, my dad's not going to do that. You could trust him. He speeds off in his car. It's like, look, I'll just handle it myself. Then the Jimenez, right? So Ghost gets this phone call in the middle of all of this. It's Rashad calling him, telling him, don't forget about the meeting for the Raina Foundation that we got tonight. Make sure you got Tasha and, the other kids or whatever, right? So Ghost is like, okay. Now Kanan is standing there. He's looking at Ghost like, look, what are we going to do? He's like, Tommy is like a kid in a candy store now that his dad is home. Ghost like, you know what? I got a plan where I'm going to put Tommy so high above everybody that even the mob going to be scared of how dangerous he is. Yeah, y'all. Now, look, I'm going to give you a little tweak here. I told y'all I got the drop. I'm like 5 episodes before y'all. And all I'm going to say is that, Tommy is about to be so crazy that y'all are going to be like, whoo. I'm telling y'all, I know real life Tommy Egan's, man. Tommy's like my husband. I love Tommy. I can't wait for y'all to hear the rest of this is going down. So anyway, now look, here we go. We got Ghost, right? Now, Ghost is at his apartment. He's trying to wake Tasha up. Tasha's not getting up. He's like, he sees these pills. He's like, Tasha, get up. What is this? She's like, oh, the doctor gave me something. I couldn't sleep, right? Because she's really grieving her daughter. Y'all, just imagine what it would be like to lose one of your children. Okay, your child's not going to have a wedding. None of that stuff. She's gone. She was like 8. Okay? So anyway, she's grieving. Ghost gets so mad at her and takes his anger out on her. That's what he's been doing. I told y'all he had blood on his hands, blood off of his hands. He's killing people. He's back drinking again. He's taking all of his anger out on Tasha because he himself cannot cope. So he tells Tasha, you know what? You're selfish. Tasha's looking at him like, what? So she's just like, I can't deal with this. And they show Ghost, and Ghost is like, look, I'll just go myself. So Ghost, he arrives at this Raina Foundation meeting, okay? And they got all these investment people there. And Rashad is like, where is Tasha? And he's like, Tasha couldn't make it. She's just not doing well, right? I'll give the speech is what he says. Rashad's like, oh, no, you will not. Right? He's like, no, I'm going to give the speech. I'm okay. I can do it. Rashad's like, listen, why don't you stick to the club stuff and let me handle that? I'll give the speech. Okay? We got a lot of people here and it's going to look good. I'll just give the speech. He's over there. He's talking to somebody. Rashad, you know what Ghost does? Ghost goes up there. Okay? He wants to play Jamie St. Patrick. He goes up there and he's like, hey, I want to go ahead and I want to thank you guys for coming. He starts to try to give the speech. But what happened, y'all, is that he falls apart in the middle of the speech, y'all. He sees his daughter standing there in front of him. oh man, it was when he saw his daughter, you could just see how much pain he had on him. He actually went down into the crowd because he thought his daughter was there, like he was touching her. He thought that she was there. He lost it. So now they fast forward and they have him at his apartment sitting there, right? He's at his apartment. I'm sorry, guys. I got horrible allergies out in Jersey. But he's at his apartment and he's sitting there and he's like, he gets this phone call, right? This phone call comes through and they're like, listen, it didn't go well. We're down 40%. They're talking about the meeting. He's like, oh man, don't worry about it. I'll come up with the money because they're getting ready to stop this whole like building thing. But he was like, you know what? I'll come up with the money. Don't worry about it, right? Because he's doing this stuff with Tommy where they're cleaning the money, right? So now let's fast forward to Tommy, right? We're going to talk about Tommy and Kanan. So what Kanan does, okay, is he hires these young boys to set Tommy up. It's like a fake drive-by, right? He has them do this fake drive-by, but the guys, they want to use real bullets. They go behind them to use these real bullets. So they shooting at Tommy and Tommy's peoples when it's supposed to be fake, but it's actually real. So here comes 50 coming out of nowhere, and he kills the young boys, right? It was a little fake setup. He was going to kill them anyway. He kills the young boys, right? To act like he's this hero now that saves Tommy, so the mob people seen him save Tommy. So now they thinking that 50 is this guy, or whatever. Tommy is all in his feelings, and Tommy doesn't know why somebody just tried to kill him. He don't know that Kanan, aka 50, set it up. So he's like, you know what, y'all, I got to go make sure my dad is okay, because he don't know if it has something to do with him and Ghost. He doesn't know if it has something to do with Dre. He doesn't know if it has something to do with his dad. He doesn't know what's going on. So he's like, let me go check out my dad. So they fast forward and they show his dad talking to his wife. The dad got the wifey that's sick, okay? The wifey says to the dad, Teresi, why are you out of jail so early? Teresi's like, what do you mean? I'm just home. She's like, no, I know you. What are you doing? I know you're doing something. Tell me the truth. So he breaks down and he tells her the truth, because a man will tell a woman the truth when he loves her. So he's telling her the truth, and he's like, man, I set up my son. I'm working with the feds. She like, what? You working with the feds? You're actually setting up your son? Like, yo, what if somebody finds out about this? When did you become a snitch? He was like, look, I did this to spend the last days with you that you have living, because she's dying, y'all. So he's like doing all of this for somebody that he loves, man. So I mean, I commend him. I hear what he's saying, but he's still foul and shicey because he's setting up his only son, Tommy. So anyway, there's a knock at the door. Boom, boom, boom. Right? Guess who it is? Tommy. Tommy's at the door. He rushes in the house. He's like, are you okay? Is everything okay here? He's like, yeah, what's going on? He's like, somebody just tried to kill me. I wanted to make sure you're okay. Teresi now is like, do you need my help? He's trying to get on Tommy's good side. Tommy's like, no, I just wanted to make sure you're okay. He's like, you sure? Do you need my help? He's like, no, I'm fine, right? So now, right, he says he's fine. We're going to go over again to Ghost. I got to tell y'all a secret, right? Ghost goes ahead and gets this little message from Rashad, where Rashad is like, look, come on out here. We're going to go ahead. I want to introduce you to one of our newest members. Ghost walks in. Guess who the newest member is? Dre. Yes, honeys. Yes, kings and queens. Rashad goes behind Jamie St. Patrick, a.k.a. Ghost's back, and does some more shiesty stuff. He hires Dre without knowing that Dre and him are feuding. Yes, so when he walks in and he sees Dre there and Dre smiling, thank you, Mr. St. Patrick, for taking me on as one of your newest members. Y'all, I'm telling you, I was like, oh my gosh, when I saw that right there. Jamie's face looked like he was ready to snap. Ghost was coming all up out of him. He looked at Rashad and said, you know what? I will never forget what you've done. Welcome, Dre. Now, y'all know it's about to have some stuff is about to pop off there. I ain't going to tell y'all what's going on, because I told you I'm like 5 episodes before y'all. But there's some stuff going on, right? So now, look, I'm going to go back over to Tasha, right? I got to tell y'all something about Tasha. I really didn't want to tell you, but I'm going to just tell you. Tasha done met up with the lawyer, the one she was having sex with. Guess what she does, y'all? She leaves Jamie. Yes, she tells Jamie, I'm leaving you. He tries to do that argument stuff with her again because he's all lost. You know, I told you he's broken. He's going through a lot of stuff, you know, in and out of that thing where he killed that guy. He's drinking, blood on his hands, blood off his hands. He's mourning his daughter. He's had sex with that lady. He's wilding, right? He's trying to call Angela. Angela's not answering. So now he's taking all this anger out on Tasha. And Tasha's like, I'm leaving you. Yeah, the lawyer met up with Tasha and told her, come stay with me. So that's what she's doing. Now, in all of that, what I want y'all to pay attention to is when y'all see Jamie. Jamie is so broken. He tells Tasha, like, basically, please don't leave me. You could see it, like he was basically begging her, like, you can't leave. Like, don't leave me. And then he gets in his little manly mode, and he's like, you know what, go ahead and leave. But what I love about it is they really show his vulnerability. They really show him like, you know, vulnerable. Like, I don't want to leave. But then he lets that manly side take over, and he gets in his pride, and he's like, whatever, the hell with you. So you know there's one person I didn't talk about, right? Yeah, but I ain't gonna talk about her yet. We're gonna fast forward to Jamie. Jamie is now, because now he's all upset about everything, he gets up with Proctor. Proctor's the lawyer, right? They done came to Proctor's house. They out at Proctor's house searching his house because Tommy killed that man in there. They really trying to disbar him and take him out, right? So they there searching his house, and then they got Jamie meeting up with him. And Jamie is like, look, what's going on? Why didn't you tell me what was going on with Teresi, that he was home? The lawyer's like, look, I didn't know. He's like, bull crap, you knew. He breaks down. He's like, yeah, I knew. Okay, yeah. But I checked it out and everything's okay. But you should watch him because he might be shysty because he did try to take you out. So now Jamie's like, yeah, I know. Right? So now they got Jamie by himself, right? Now he's all at home and he's alone. Guess what they got my girl doing? Angela, the one I didn't talk about. I done talked about everybody. So I'm going to end it off with Angela, right? So, let me take a deep breath. Here goes Angela, y'all. Angela has been doing a lot this episode. So first, what she does is she does some shicey stuff to save her and Tasha. What she does is that she gets these files from the NYPD, right? And because they're on her and Tasha, they starting to connect the dots. So she gets all the files subpoenaed and gets her people to go over there and take everything from them so they can't investigate no more. She used her little power, right? But guess what happens? Later on, she brings down the Jimenez. And I know y'all are like, yay, yay, yay. Good for you, Angela. No. Guess who walks in as she brings them down and she's getting ready to go ahead and question them? The guy she just had sex with. He works for the DEA. Yes, Angela just got played the same way Jamie got played last episode. She thought she was having sex with somebody that used her, just like he did. So he goes, no, baby. I'm going to go ahead and talk to them. I'm handling this. You ain't saying nothing. Turn the cameras off, turn everything off. He goes in there. He's talking to Alicia. Alicia is the Jimenez. She's part of that organization. She's the sister, Diego's sister. He's in there talking to Alicia. And he's like, Alicia, what's going on? And she's like, yeah, I already know you're here to release me. He said, yeah, the higher-ups want me to let you go. But there's something else that you need to know. And I ain't going to tell y'all that. Y'all got to pay attention to that. And y'all also got to pay attention to what she says to him about her brother, Diego. I ain't even going to cover that. I'm going to let y'all pay attention to that. But, yo, it's foul. She trying to get her brother up out of there. Yeah, man. It's a lot of stuff going on with this episode right here. So, anyway, so now we got Angela. She's hurt. And guess who else is alone? Y'all guessed it right. Jamie. Now these two are together. Right? He gets a phone call. Guess who it is? It's her. She's like, can you meet up with me? She goes ahead. She meets up with him. He's like, yeah, where? They meet up. He says to her, are you okay? She says to him, no. She asks him, are you okay? He says to her, no. And this is how they leave y'all. They leave y'all with her asking him this question. Do you know what you want yet? Do you know what you want now? Yeah, y'all. So this is Just Such a Day, and I came at you. I put it all out there in pieces, baby. That episode was bananas. Now y'all guys got something to pay attention to. I already know what's going on. I told y'all I'm 5 episodes ahead of y'all. I might drop some knowledge on y'all on Wednesday to let y'all know some secrets that I know. But until then, make sure y'all paying attention to my food. It's been knocking pretty good on my Making Love and V's Kitchen page. And shout out to everybody that's out there doing my self-love campaign, man. Happy Sunday. Y'all keep being amazing. Keep believing in yourself. I got to get on this road. I got flights to catch. I got things to do. I'm going on vacation for 12 days. But I'm going to still keep y'all abreast of everything that's going on. Again, this is just a touch of Jay. I love you. You guys stay amazing. Keep believing in yourselves. Keep doing what y'all doing, man. You have an amazing Sunday. Keep being awesome. I love you. Bye-bye.